Hey folks, it's Wednesday the 19th, is it? 15th, excuse me. That's why I have to wear my glasses. 5 look like a 9. Of September. Saying hello, having morning coffee. Recently I did a podcast interview with Freak Productions. And they were very kind to send me a package of music. I haven't really listened to it deeply, but I'll mention it. Ask me about B-Part, sticker. The first thing I'll mention is this CD, øjeRum Skygge. Skygge. I just did a cursory listen to this. This is something ambient. I just gave it a cursory first listen, not the whole thing. So really don't have anything to say about it. It's very repetitious, but that doesn't mean anything because I didn't really jump into it. I would just want to acknowledge David from Freak Productions that I received the records. This is a label that he is involved with. Round Bale Records. So he sent me 2 vinyls, records on vinyl. Private Anarchy, Central Planning. My first impression of this one is not so hot, okay? Seems like the name of the group, Private Anarchy, or the artist is fitting. It seems like it's supposed to be kind of like, maybe like Beefheart or something. I have to come back to it. My first impression was a little bit of that goes a long way towards not wanting to hear any more. But that's my first impression, so. The other one I like. Magnetic Ghost. Pixels. I do like this. This is guitars and vocals. Some interesting layering of the guitars. Kind of nice. Hadn't paid any attention to the the lyrics, as I generally don't, for a while, pay any attention to lyrics. It's the whole picture that is of interest to me. And this is pretty, I like this first play. I liked it enough that I turned it over and played part of side 2. How's that? I got a call from Stuart at Recycled Sounds yesterday saying he had gotten in a soundtrack, knew I would want it, so I went and grabbed it. Ryuichi Sakamoto, Minamata. I didn't know anything about this. So when he called, I just went out and grabbed it. And what we have here is the soundtrack to a recent movie about the tragedy in Minamata, Japan, regarding some kind of manufacturing company poisoning the people, basically, with what they're making. And the fight to publicly get something done about it. It's a true life story, and I frankly remember the actual photo on Life magazine of this young woman here. This is probably an actress. But the photo of her being bathed by her mother is unforgettable. I remember that from Life magazine. Very good movie. I ended up getting to see the movie yesterday after getting this. I got to see the movie online with my nephew Kareem. And it's a limited edition. Nice. I love Sakamoto's thematic work. I love the chords that he uses. He has a recognizable melodic way of moving that I'm absolutely love. It's can be very personal. It can be very elegant. It also can be very eloquent, deep, and the music is it's a big part of this film. They use the music at times instead of dialogue, or they weave it into the dialogue in a way that's really beautiful. I love Sakamoto's work. I do collect him. He's got over 100 albums. I've got about 60 of his albums. I love his music. We'll keep it simple today on some music. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine in these strange times. Just taking it day by day. Played most of this last night. The Great Conspiracy by the Peanut Butter Conspiracy. And this is kind of like second tier psych pop. There's flashes of this is pretty cool, and then a fair amount of it sounds kind of like they're copying, like the Jefferson Airplane or something. But the album's a keeper. It sure is. Now here's something I haven't played in a long time, and it was real enjoyable last night. William Orbit's Strange Cargo, going all the way back to the 80s. Don't hear anything about him these days. Don't know what he's up to, but this is a really nice, mostly instrumental album. Remember when he made some money when he worked with Madonna? So I've warmed up to this. It took me a while. The latest Autechre, which came out last year, Sign. Really like this. When I first got it, wasn't so sure. But this is kind of like Boards of Canada. They have a sound world that is theirs, and I love it. I love it. Just going to show you what I've been playing these last couple days when not working or doing anything else. Hosono. You know I love Haruomi Hosono. So Mental Sports Mixes was pulled and played a couple times. Just fantastic. He's a giant. Haruomi Hosono is a giant when it comes to music in my estimation. And this is excellent. Brian Eno's film music, 1976-2020. Excellent compilation, especially the programming of the tracks. This is a real enjoyable listening experience. The way it moves from piece to piece. Most excellent. And then I've been on a jag with Echo and the Bunnymen. Never got to see them, unfortunately. Really like them. Mac's voice, the guitar playing, plus the rhythm section. See, this is a band. They really did have the elements, in my mind, to be a huge band, because they are huge as far as their talent musically, and even lyrically. I love this band, Echo and the Bunnymen. Played this several times. Blue Blue Ocean, Satellite, Lost and Found. Those are some great songs. Now this is a strange album, but I've been after it for a while. This is a reissue, secondhand. Death May Be Your Santa Claus. Early 70s prog psych from England. Some of y'all know about this band. They went on to start a band called Seventh Wave. I have those as well. This is strange. It's kind of goofy sounding, really. I had been after this for a long time. Wild album. More Echo. Great songs. Great songs. And here's a Zawinul Syndicate album that I had bought used but never played. Black Water. And this one for me is the vocal tracks are, I don't care for the vocal tracks. It's all this community celebration sort of thing that it's not where I'm at. That's not my, I'll go home or I'll watch on the side, but all this jumping around and that's what some of this stuff sounds like. So the quieter things on this album is what I like the Monk's Mood, They Had a Dream. That's what I like on there. Couple more. Sebastian Hardie, that's the name of the band. Windchase. Prague. Are they Australian? This is good. This is melodically good. This is like, yeah, this is right. This is juicy. This is good. It's not fake. It's not pretend. It's really good. I got this Tone Poet reissue of Sam Rivers' Contours and was playing this the other day, and yeah, this is just excellent. How do I describe this? It feels to me like there was no pressure. People felt free to interact on this music, and so it has a expansive feel to it, but also relaxed. Contours, this is really freaking fantastic, actually. Fantastic. Almost done. Here's something I bought used for the cover, and I am going to keep it, but it's more pop than what I really like to listen to, but I think this is some kind of item, and so I'm going to keep it. Secos Molhados. And I'm certain that some of you folks watching can probably tell me more about this band. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. But yesterday I had to kind of cherry pick through the tunes trying to find something I liked on it. It was just okay. Last thing I'll say is just again, thank you folks very much for being friends, being friendly. Really appreciate the response to my album, Future Still. I'm hoping that they can get the second pressing out before the end of the year for you folks. Okay, take care. Yeah, there's the smile.